Hey guys, so this is part two of the practice and problem solving for Monday. Okay, so this page right here, you should be able to do without me whatsoever because all you're doing is finding the product of a single digit by single digit number. But I am going to ask you to do one thing. When you answer the question, like number one, it says 8 times 3, and you should put 24. Please circle it. Like right here, it says 2 times 9, 18. Please circle it. Okay? Circle it, or even if you have like a highlighter at home, you can highlight it for me. But it has to be a yellow highlighter. Please don't use any other color. Okay, so that is the first part. The second part, and please do not get worried. You're going to be fine. Okay, don't worry about this. We're going to get it together. Okay, so this is a 3-digit by 1-digit multiplication sheet. All we're doing is we're simply multiplying 3 digits up top by 1 digit at the bottom. Okay? So let's get started. So number one, right here, the first one, says 3, and then I have 591 times 3. 3 times 1 is 3. So I just put my 3 down here. 3 times 9 is 27. So just like I showed you yesterday, not yesterday, I'm sorry, got my mind messed up, a few minutes ago with the first part of your practice video, I'm going to drop the 7, okay, and I'm going to carry or bump up my 2. So now the 27 was broken into the 1s down here and the 10s up here. So now I'm going to go 3 times 5 is 15 plus 2, not multiplied. I'm going to go 3 times 5 is 15 plus 2 is 17. So 1,773. Okay, let's continue. We're going to do this. Okay, 818 times 6. So we're going to go 6 times 8 is 48. So I'm going to drop the number in the ones place and kick up the 4. Okay, because remember, I can't fit two numbers into one box. So now I'm going to go 6 times 1 is 6 plus 4. That's 10. Okay, and just like I forgot to do that. Okay, so now that I've used it, I'm just going to mark it out. It's just a habit of mine. And then I'm going to go 8 times 6. I already know it's 48. And then I'm going to add the 1. So 49. So 4,908. Now, and some of my kids have asked me before, Miss Moore, why do you write the 9 when you say 49? You write the 9 first. It's a habit because I like to keep my numbers lined up. And especially when you get to where you're going to have multiple like lines of partial products, it comes in handy to have everything nice and neat and lined up. All right, the next one is 213 times 9. So we're going to go 9 times 3 is 27. So I'm going to put my 7 down here and my 2 up here. And then 9 times 1 is 9 plus 2 is 11. 9 times 2 is 18 plus 1 is 19. Okay, 1,917. Okay, the next one, 561 times 6. All right, I have 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 6 is 36. Drop my 6, carry my 3. 3, I'm sorry, I carried my 3. 6 times 5 is 30. Plus 3 is 33. So 3,366. Okay, we're going to do this row together, and then you're going to be doing the rest of it, okay? So I have 203 times 9. So 9 times 3 is 27. 7 right here. Carry my 2. All right, 9 times 0 is 0. Then I still have to add my 2. So it's actually 2. And then 9 times 2 is 18. So 1,827. All right, 941 times 7. What we're going to do here is we're going to multiply 7 times 1, and that gives me 7, because any number multiplied by 1 is itself. 7 times 4 is 28. And then, because I carried my 2, 9 times 7 is 63, plus 2 is 65. So I have 6,587. All right, my next one is 462 times 3. Okay, I have 3 times 2 is 6. And then 3 times 6 is 18, so I'm going to drop the 8, kick up the 1. And then 3 times 4 is 12, plus 1 is 13. So 1,386. All right, I have 563 multiplied by 4. So, I just went blank. Something popped in my head. Okay, 4 times 3 is 12, so I'm going to drop my 2, kick up my 1. 4 times 6 is 24. 24 plus 1 is 25. Kick up my 2. 4 times 5 is 20, plus 2 is 22. All right, now here's another thing to think about. If I were to say, hey, we're going to do all these problems in arrays, think of it this way. You would have to do 903 columns 5 times. So there are times when arrays are good and helpful, and then there are times where arrays can be a pain. And when we get into the bigger numbers, that's when they become a pain. So when it comes to arrays, I do not suggest you make any arrays that are larger than 12 times 12. Because number one, that's a lot of time where you should have just been able to answer it as 144. It takes a lot of time to do that, and it takes up a lot of space. So let's learn our multiplication facts so we don't have to do that. Now, also, you still have your 2-minute drill and numeracy and drills. Remember, once you do it, make sure you're timed and completed. Completed correct. Make sure if your parents sign it, Miss Brown has told me that she will give gum. So, with that being said, I hope you all have a good night and stay out of trouble.